me take y'all over here. Look at Layla. Hi, baby. Yeah, I know. Y'all, she thinks she's about to get some of this bacon, honey. Hey, y'all. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, January 29th. Ooh, it's my cousin's birthday. I need to call her. But y'all, I caught myself washing this hair this morning and, well, just rinsing it actually. Actually, I spritzed my hair this morning with some water, y'all. It was looking a hot mess, okay? So I decided to use the dough. Which one was it? Not the bananas, but, oh, shoot. I'll put it in the video here. But I put this on, y'all. All right, y'all, let me go flip this bacon before I burn something up. Hold on. I don't want to burn it. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Layla's outside, so I'm watching her and this bacon so I don't burn it. But what I was saying about shrinkage. Shrinkage, I used to embrace it. And this is my fourth big chop. So after this big chop, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm older and I don't like how it just shrinks to my head in the wash and go style. Now, I love a beat down twist out on short hair, okay? And that's what I'm gonna do this weekend. Usually what I do is allow this just to, you know, curl. I'll wash it, apply the gel, and then it's gonna shrink. I just let it air dry. Then later that night or the next day, I two-strand twist this. It works perfectly on my hair and it gives me that chunky twist out that I like. But anyway, it's not looking too bad for a wash and go. So I didn't have any calls today on camera, so I just washed, you know, styled it in case I go to the gym this evening. But y'all, today has been a day. Y'all, let me turn this TV down. I was trying to hear some updates on this weather storm here that we had in Tennessee. Y'all, it was crazy. It was crazy. Thankfully, we didn't lose power, but my parents did though. And so did my brother and my aunt. It was just something out of a movie. We don't see that kind of ice here. We can deal with snow maybe up to 2 inches. Anything after 2 inches, our city shuts down, okay? But this ice storm was ugly. Oh my gosh, the trees that are falling and damaging properties, accidents because people can't drive here in Tennessee anyway. Then think about adding ice to the equation. So it's just been one thing after another here, y'all. But thankfully, thank God, everyone in my family is power has been restored. We're praying for those who are still out of power. Today is Thursday, y'all, January 29th. The storm happened over this past weekend. So it's cold here, below 0 temperatures at night. We're just not used to it. So keep our community and all those actually impacted on the East Coast, wherever you were, keep them lifted up in prayer. But y'all, I just got off of a call upstairs and it's 12, what time is it? 12:49 p.m. I have not eaten. I have not had coffee. I don't know what my deal is today, but I've been super busy this morning. So I was like, I need to eat something. I have to do a better job with eating. So I had a craving for a bacon egg sandwich. I don't eat cheese, y'all. So if you know, you know. I don't eat cheese on any kind of sandwiches. I'll eat pizza, macaroni and cheese, Cheetos, Doritos, you name it. But I don't want cheese anywhere on any sandwich, okay? Any burger, any chicken, cringe. But anyway, let me check my bacon. Hold on. All right, let me take y'all over here. Look at Layla. Hi, baby. Yeah, I know. Y'all, she thinks she's about to get some of this bacon, honey. But she is not. Her vet put her on a diet. I'm just going to move this over here. Put her on a diet, so she has, well, not necessarily a strict diet, but they want her to lose 3 pounds. I need to get my jar here and get my bacon grease. You got to save that good bacon grease. All right, but anyway, y'all, I forgot what I was saying. But I wanted this sandwich, but let me not make a mess. I usually keep some of my bacon grease for my egg because I need to fry my egg. But watch me make a hot mess here. Not bad, I didn't. All right. Look at me putting this right back. Okay, I should have left a little bit for my egg. So I'm going to do that. But yes, guys, let me move my bacon. But I hope you're having a great day. I'm just came on just to kind of chit chat while I was making this sandwich. So let me get this egg and get back with you. I have this big old oversized shirt on, y'all. I grabbed stuff. This is another declutter project of mine. I should not be holding on to clothes that are way too big for me. Someone else can benefit from it. So that's another project I'm working on. But let me get my eggs. Okay, y'all, let me grab an egg. I'm not going to even scramble this. I'm just going to put it in here, honey, and stir it up because I'm just going to make a sandwich. That is all I'm doing. Let me turn this down. Layla, I know you want an egg, but you're on a diet, honey. But y'all, hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to really talk about some things. And I'm going to do a series, just working from home kind of scenarios. And just, you know, what lessons I've learned and what's helped me in corporate America. Especially working from home. Because, you know, you're pulled in every direction. And they expect more of you when you do work from home. I'm going to do another egg. I want a big sandwich. I haven't eaten. But what I was saying is just working from home. I was talking to my husband about it last night, and you know, it's already a given that we're expected to do a lot more with that work from home privilege. So that's not a problem. I'm a hard worker, period, you know, and I like challenges. And what I'm noticing is that this is not a challenge too much for me. I mean, I have some days where it's very challenging. I am really praying to move into another area of human resources. So we shall see. I am a huge networker, and I have some great team members that, you know that I'm interested. So hopefully that'll open up. I'm praying for this year. By the end of the year, I should have my HR certification. I'm claiming that in the name of Jesus, and we'll go from there. But y'all, I'm all about just challenging myself, but I also want a challenge with work too. And I have been really struggling with that over the last, I'd say, to be honest, in that last 2 years. It's been vocalized, but you know, nothing, they have their favorites. You know, I noticed that when you're remote, you don't see people, you don't see the diversity in the workforce. I do my own digging, but at the end of the day, they can get away with it because it's not seen, it's not visible. Only the people in Chicago go into the office and get to interact with each other. But we just pretty much see each other on Teams calls. So that's a downfall from working from home because I'm a very social person and I like people. So that's been the biggest challenge, I'd say, for me with this, especially with this company. But I'm not complaining. God is good. I thank God for a remote job, you know, and just praying for something more, you know. All right, y'all, let me get these eggs on the plate and get my sandwich plated, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm just going to fix this sandwich real quick, and I need to jump on and finish a few things. I really could eat it like this, but I want a sandwich, honey. I want a sandwich. But y'all, I hope you can understand what I'm saying. These are the kind of conversations that I'll have over here on this channel because I do work from home. I love the flexibility. Y'all, I could just make this a lot easier. Well, I was fortunate to get to meet them in Seattle in 2024. So at least you kind of build that kind of rapport with them and kind of see how they move, you know what I'm saying? Their vibe. Y'all, look at this bacon. Layla is really wanting them. Girl, I'm gonna give you one piece. You're gonna lose it. Here. Daddy's gonna get me because she's on a diet. See, I'm not doing right, y'all. I'm a horrible example. I was gonna make me some grits, but I was like, let's just wait till the weekend. I try to watch that, but here is my sandwich. It's just a basic sandwich, honey. Just a little bit of salt and pepper on my eggs and 2 pieces of bacon. I love me a good bacon egg sandwich at home. It's so much cheaper. I love my McDonald's ones on a cheat day, but I can make this at home and it's just as good. All right, guys, I got my sandwich here. I came in my office. I was working upstairs in the bonus room today. I kind of like to switch it up, but I'm in my actual office, my home office. Hold on, y'all. Where my Mac is. While I'm taking a little break, I need to finish editing some videos, y'all. I'm filming this video right now, knowing I don't need to until I upload all these other ones. I need to get better with the editing and all of that, but y'all, lately work has been working. Life has been lifing. But I'm getting back on track, guys, so y'all bear with me. What I was talking about earlier, I'm just really praying and believing God for this position that I really want. So I am so grateful for the director who's also a lawyer in this area. Usually those departments are headed by lawyers. Layla, you can't have this, honey. Y'all should see her. But he's helping me. He's almost like a mentor, trying to get me in the door and just pass along some information that pretty much we work closely together, but stuff that I send him, he has to review, like any kind of criminal records or that kind of thing. So I like to know what he's looking at and what is acceptable, like in the state of Connecticut, for instance, or Wisconsin, because there's different laws when it comes to us to move forward with candidates and that kind of thing. So I want to learn more of that. And I've been so grateful to have him as a mentor, and he's a lawyer on top of that. So he has great experience that he can share with statutes of limitations, that kind of thing, for different states. So I'm grateful, but I really want this, y'all. And God knows the desires of my heart. So if it's not here, it'll be elsewhere, okay? But that certification is not a requirement, but it'll take me where I want to go, anywhere, pretty much. So that's something I just want for me. So I'm working on that and praying over it. But y'all, other than that, I'm about to eat, do some editing, and let me know if you would work from home. Any of those who are maybe viewing and have worked from home, and what are the challenges you see? Definitely with interaction, personal, relationships. I mean, just even professional relationships. Unless you go out, say, to these like SHRM or different organizations, there's really limited communication, So you have to be very comfortable working by yourself, being very independent, which I am. I'm a kinesthetic learner, so I'm all hands. I need to just be able to access and do things myself. So that works well for me, being a remote employee. But y'all, it'll make you lazy too. Don't get it twisted, because I make myself lately get up, do my hair, put on some makeup, like I'm going out the door. And a lot of times I go and do some grocery shopping. I have that flexibility, go pick up prescriptions, all of that. So I can't complain, to be honest. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to get on here. I am going to, Layla, you just came in. She wants more of this bacon, but she can't have that. But y'all, thank you so much for stopping by. I just needed to get that off my chest, and I'm talking to my new community. I hope you enjoy. My name is T. If you like this type of content, hit the like button and subscribe if you're inclined, and I will see you in the next video. Be blessed. Bye.